Your Honor.
What?
Not to interrupt you, but me and Jeffrey have had a on
Jeffrey
and off. Oh, Jeffrey and I have had an ongoing relationship since 2013, that year.
Well, Miss Williams, that would be foolish of you, because since 2013, he's made 2 children with the defendant. And Jeffrey's very fast. I mean, he goes to college here, he goes to online school, then he goes to Indiana State University. So actually, you don't want to tell me that you had had an ongoing on and off relationship with him since 2013, because he and the defendant were clearly involved in a relationship that you should have known about. Tell me why your disability benefits were cut off last year.
That has nothing to do with this case.
Oh, it has everything to do with this case. It has everything to do with your last answer. Because when I ask you, well, you paid money to GC, and you start dancing around because if you were paid $25,000 to GC a project, even though you paid other people, then you committed fraud on the federal government. They're going to come looking for you. It has everything to do with this case. You want to tell me why your disability was stopped? If it was.
It had nothing to do with my case with him.
Really? Your case is dismissed. You may be hustling for a long time, Ms. Smith, but you don't hustle me. When I ruled that she got the dog back, what you said was, she's not getting the dog. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I asked you where you came from. You said you come from here. That's not true. We flew you in from Washington.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Do you understand?
No, I understand, yes.
Do you know how expensive it's going to be for you to get home?
Yes, I do.
You and your girlfriend? So I want you to understand this. Before you leave Los Angeles, if you want us to pay for your return ticket, or anything else, because we have a contract.
Yes, Your Honor.
You and this program, you abide by my decision, or we do a zippity-doo-dah for you, including getting you home. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. What time did you get there?
I wasn't able to actually make it.
Right. Because?
Due to an incident that we had got into in the freeway.
And you moved the event someplace else.
Yes.
Is that correct?
It is.
Indoors.
Indoors.
And you did that very quickly.
Yes.
On January 22nd.
Yes.
And she wants her money back. So?
I did credit her account back for what she had paid for. Okay,
You
so
did?
we do have a store credit, which basically...
No store credit. She didn't give you wampum. She gave you cash money. She don't want a credit. She wants her money back. Got it?
Correct.
Great. How old are you, Mr. Moyton?
60 years old, Your Honor.
60?
Yes.
A baby.
I hope the ladies think so.
You hope
The ladies.
the ladies think so?
Yes, I hope
I
they
think you
think
do
so.
just fine. How old are you, Mr. Sutton?
74.
74. That's more my style. Either one of 2 things is true, madam. Either you are a miserable person because you took advantage of someone who was probably a little disabled, or you owe her $2,000, according to you, because I don't understand, and I'm a working gal, and I've always been a working gal. Look at my eyes. I've always been a working gal, and I've had people take care of my children when I was working. I don't remember ever asking them for a loan. To pay for cheerleading camp for an 8-year-old is stupid. Let me tell you something, Nicholas.
Yes, ma'am.
10 minutes ago, you said to me you haven't worked in 2 years because you're waiting for shoulder surgery on both of your shoulders.
Yes.
Now you're telling me that you needed an awful lot of strength to pull this window down. You were the one who pulled the window down, and you do all the maintenance around the house.
Yeah, lightly.
You want to tell me why you can't work?
I mean, honestly, I have...
No, I want you to be dishonest with me.
No.
I want you to look at this face, and I want you to be dishonest with me. Now, if I call your father is not going to know the story that he just told me, and I'm going to ask him one question, and that is, did you drive your daughter and the 3 children and her fiancé home Christmas time? What is your father going to tell me?
Yes.
That he did?
Yes.
Fine. Let's get his phone number.
That's not necessarily true, okay? It's not necessarily true. I had to...
Sit down. See how easy it is?
Okay.
You see how easy it is? So what makes you think you're not responsible for the vet bill?
Because I don't believe I am. I mean, my cat wasn't on a leash. There is no leash law in California.
Well, you choose to let your cat outside, and cat doesn't have to be on a leash. That doesn't mean you're not responsible.
But doesn't she?
That just means if you choose to let your cat outside, and if you choose to let it walk without a leash, if it goes over to a baby in a carriage,
Correct.
jumps up on a carriage,
Correct.
and scratches the baby's eyes out, you're
Of
going to
course
be
not.
responsible.
Absolutely.
You're going to be responsible, even though there's no cat leash law. You're responsible. Your responsibility.
I respectfully don't agree.
Well, I don't
because
care what you agree with. I mean, did you go to an accredited law school?
No, I didn't.
Did you go to any law school?
No.
Then I'm telling you what the law is. He actually bit you twice.
He bit me 4 times in my thigh, and like 3 times in my arm.
Outrageous.
And he went for my throat.
What are you laughing for, you fool? What are you laughing for?
I am.
You look like a fool.
I am more.
I want to tell
I'm
you
more
something. You
taken
look like a
aback.
fool. You want to see her injuries? You look like a fool.
I actually did see her injuries. I cleaned them and everything immediately afterwards.
Shh. I don't know why you're laughing. I mean, if it's just an
It was more of
inappropriate...
a wow, because I actually saw the last bite and he was not going for her throat. I actually called him off of her. I mean, the bite
Just a
is
second.
approximately here.
You're marrying her?
Yes, ma'am.
Good for you. Lots of luck with that.
She was like real drunk, out of her mind, and swinging her arms, and I just know the phone went out the window.
My phone went out the window. I was on the phone with the dispatcher telling her that I
Just a
need
second.
assistance.
Do you have that report from the dispatcher? I'd like to see it.
Not the report from the dispatcher, but I got the report from his parole officer.
No, I need the report from the dispatcher. That you were on the phone with the dispatcher.
No, I don't got that report from the dispatcher.
Good. Listen, I can't deal with 2 drunk people. When you get drunk, bad things happen. You see the person who's standing to your right?
Yes,
Who is that?
my mom.
10 years from now, you think she's still going to be your mother?
Yes,
You see the guy sitting to your left?
yes.
10 years from now, you won't remember his face. That divorce has been going on for how long?
Since 2012. We're still waiting on him to respond. He was present in court. The judge told him to respond, and he still hasn't.
Since 2012?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
what is wrong with you?
That's not true,
Stand
Your
up.
Honor.
Stand up. No.
There's a docket number in
Judge.
here.
Your last name is?
Reese.
You don't have to stand so close to your mother at your age. What's taken you 7 years to respond to plaintiff's divorce papers? Don't make up a story.
Not gonna make up a story.
Just tell me direct.
I petitioned for divorce in 2012 when I was in the military, Your Honor.
And she didn't respond?
No, we had to close it because Texas didn't have jurisdiction, and when they found out that me and the kids had been in California for more than 90 days, him and Carol had to cancel their claim, and he was present. And like I said, if you pull up the docket number,
Just a
you can
second.
see he was there.
You pay $1,200 a month rent. You have currently 3 tenants who pay you, according to you, $300 a week.
Correct.
What I want to know is, are they therefore paying you $300 for 1 week a month, or $300 a week and they only work 1 week a year, or do they pay you $1,200 a month?
They are to pay me $300 per week, but if they want to pay up front, they can. But it's $300 per week.
You didn't answer me. I'm going to throw your case out in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.